can even get to cross.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willie Gym Sauce, and I'm back with another video for you guys. So before I get into it, I was reading comments from my last video, and somebody said, Will, I literally hate when you wear tank tops when you make videos and when you stream. You know, this is your job. You shouldn't be wearing them. You should take it more seriously. So what I got from that is I think he really likes when I wear tank tops, and he wants me to wear them more, so I figured I'd wear another one for this video. So thank you for that comment. I did take it into consideration. Anyways, let's hop into the video. So I know I get a lot of questions and comments about, yo, Will, where's the RS3? When you are on RS3, what are you doing? And most of the time I just respond and say I'm doing like some QBD, which honestly that is what I've been doing. I haven't been doing anything else other than QBD when I do go on RS3. So I figured I'd give a little bit of an insight on where my other accounts are and what my directions are as far as RS3 is going right now. So as you probably know, it's kind of hard to play both at the same time. You know, other people might be able to do it. I don't really enjoy doing that. If I'm gonna play one game, that's what I'm gonna have my focus on. So if I'm on old school, I don't have RS3 open, you know, to the side or, you know, on another one of my monitors or something. I'm only playing old school. So there's no progress as long as I'm on old school. There's really no progress happening on RS3 as far as like the same time is concerned, right? So what I had before, I had a new account from scratch, which I had a series on, which was very popular. A lot of people enjoyed that. So basically, and I had an Ironman account, which I only made one episode on because at the time of me making that first episode was when I was being like a big old crybaby in real life, and I was like, wah, my life is hard, I'm sad, and I'm upset, and wah. I was just being a big old baby, right? So I still get asked about, you know, where those series are, how those accounts are doing, am I doing anything on those accounts? And what I can tell you guys is, as I'm playing old school, right, if there's any a time where somebody's like, yo, Will, can you please play RS3 on stream, or can you please make a video, that's pretty much where the progress comes from. Because off screen, and I'm just being completely transparent with you guys right now, if I'm not streaming or I'm not doing videos or whatever and I'm playing something, I'm playing old school. That's just what I'm on, you know what I mean? But if I do go on RS3, I figured I would let you know where my direction are as far as the Ironman and the new account. So the Ironman, my focus isn't too much into that. It was super fun when I first started because it was like, okay, I want to do a Slayer task, but I gotta go fish, and then when I fish, I have to cook it, and then I can go on the Slayer task. And now it kind of got to the point where I kind of just sat my butt there and fished for a long time, and now like I could just do Slayer whenever. It's just kind of like, it's just, I know this isn't like a really good word to use for RuneScape, you know, repetitive, because, you know, it's the grind, that's just pretty much what it is. But as far as what I was doing, I wasn't enjoying the Ironman as much, and I didn't want to force myself to play the Ironman. Do I like it? Do I still enjoy it? Yeah, it didn't have that effect that it had on me when I first started playing it. But I will be making progress on it. One thing that I mean, I wasn't like this in the very beginning when I played RuneScape, but now I realize that I really enjoy skilling. I like just leveling up stats. I like seeing, you know, my stats go up, my levels go up, XP. So if I'm on my Ironman, you're probably going to see me doing some sort of skilling, and if I'm not, just doing like some sort of like AFK-able or some kind of like fletching, cooking, fishing, that kind of thing. I'll probably be doing Slayer, but that's really it. And then as far as the new account from scratch is concerned, it's pretty much the same thing, except there are times where I'll take time out to go do like, you know, goof around on some QBD on there, or go do Frost Dragons, or whatever it might be. But that's essentially the same thing, which is okay, because the point of that account when I created it was purely to just max it out, you know, just play on it, level up, whatever, no certain direction, just I don't have to do this or this specifically, it's just however I can level up, have fun, and hopefully eventually max the account out one day, which I'm not saying I'm super close, but I definitely did make a lot of progress on that account. And one day I probably will max it out. I will probably go through and just max it out, because it's not going to take that long. You know, if I put in a few months of effort into it, maybe 2 or 3 months, I could probably, if not max, get very close to maxing. So I have no problem doing that eventually. But like I said, so if I'm on the Ironman or if I'm the new account from scratch, it's purely going to be me skilling, maybe some Slayer on the Ironman, maybe some money making on the new account from scratch. But basically what I like to do on those is just skill and get my levels up. More specifically on the new account from scratch, I like to skill and get levels up because I want to get as close to max as possible and as fast as I can. So those are the directions on those two accounts. And then as far as my main is concerned, what I did is after I had transferred some money over to my old school account, I figured I buy my range setup, I buy QBD supplies, so like my Holy Overload, Super Anti-Fires, Super Restores, Rocktails, Steel Titans, and Scrolls, and I have a tab specifically just with that supplies in it. And I'm using all of that supplies. I will continue to use all of that supplies up that I have and keep one big QBD loot tab, and then at the end of that, you know, sell it, show you guys, and do that kind of thing. So Ironman, Skilling and Slayer, new account from scratch, Skilling, main account, QBD. What I will probably do is, because I feel it in my bones that I will probably be on my main a little bit more often than the other accounts. I'm not saying I'm starting like a series, but I could give you guys small little updates here and there on how I'm doing with the QBD loot tab. Yes, for those of you who don't know, I do have the QBD pet, but that doesn't mean I still don't enjoy doing it. So I will have the main account doing QBD and getting a loot tab for that. Ironman will be Skilling and Slayer. New account from scratch will be Skilling. And that's pretty much how I'm doing my RS3 right now. Is there a lot of progress on these accounts? No, not at all, because I am doing a lot of old school. That is where most of my progress is. But I just figured I kind of fill you in, let you guys know what's going on with that. I figured you would appreciate it. Other than that, as far as RS3 content is concerned, I want to bring another Scamming the Scammers. I want to try to do one for old school because I don't have any of that on the channel. And if that kind of fails, then I'll just fall back on RS3 for the Scamming the Scammers. But regardless, I'm going to have both. If I can do both, I'll have a RS3 version and an old school version. But that's really it. That's really it. I'm not going to dedicate myself to a series right now for RS3 because I know there's not going to be any progress on it really at all. And I can't really start an old school series because, I mean, I'm progressing my account. I'm not max combat, so I can't do like the best money making method. So if I did like a from scratch, which I would love to do, I just don't have my account where I want it yet. So that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like down below. I love you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're not following the streams or my Twitter, use the links down below. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Twitch. We'll have a big, sexy family. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.